Alright, there we go. Morning. I'm back at Thorpe Park. A bit late. The bus was late arriving at Heathrow, so yeah. There we go. So yeah, I was trying to get here for opening again, but it's actually about 10:15, or 10. It's Hyperia running. We're going to head that way again, because, I mean, realistically, like we said last time, there's no good reason not to go to the big new, most popular ride first. The queue is just going to get long. But I don't need to do literally everything I did last time again, because on a day I can just come many times. So I'm going to try and take off some things today we did not do earlier in the month. Like, I didn't get on Ghost Train, which, because I was mad. I'm not that enthused about the idea of it. I know some people go mad for it, but spooky stuff is fine to me. It's just I don't care that much. We'll do Hyperia, and then we'll try and go over there. I'm also not going to stay until park closing today, because I've also got a ticket later to see Penn and Teller. I do not want to miss that, because that's kind of a one-shot thing there. So I'm going to go to the Palladium. But that's the thing about having a pass is leaving early doesn't really bother me that much. Because I'll have plenty of opportunities to come back. So, I'm going to keep going that way towards Hyperia. It really looms. I don't know if it even struck me how much it looms over the place last time I was here. But like as I was arriving on the bus today, I came further back because it's a different bus, and you get like a more straight-on walk towards the park. And Hyperia just towers over this place, which is cool. Oh wait, actually there it is. Listen to it. It's on the move.
Thank you for your patience. The attraction is now back in operation. We hope you enjoy the rest of your day here at Thorpe Park Resort.
There it goes, there it goes, there it goes. And down they go. That's what I'm going to go and do. It's a bit less crowded today. Last time I was here was a Saturday. And this is a Wednesday. So it's also a bit cooler. So I have the hoodie on. Yeah, so it's a bit more relaxed around here. Beyond just being not quite opening time as it was before. Yeah, there's Hyperia. Let's go find our fearless, shall we? Posted at a 10-minute. But let's do single rider anyway. If I'm on my own. Yeah, single rider. That's kind of cool. See, fill the ride. There's Hyperia. Neat. Alright, we're gonna Hyperia. goes Colossus. You can see it. There it goes. That was alright. Colossus is rolling. It's about 35 minutes away, so I'm going to go head over there because I want to go and try Ghost, right? As we discussed. But yeah, 10-minute wait was posted for Hyperia. I swear I keep trying to say Hyperion. I did single rider. I think at that level of cube, it's kind of a wash whether you would get on quicker or not, going one way or the other, single rider or not. I think it's about the same. I did do single rider. I got the second row on the right in the end, which was fun to see. Yeah, Hyperia is good. So it's a really intense coaster with a lot of cool airtime and some nice G's. Good to get that ticked up, because I'm sure, like, even though it's a quieter day, I'm sure the queue will tick up later. Can't imagine it'll get as long as it did at the weekend, but you know, still nice to not have to queue for for any amount of time, really. So now we're just going to head over and check out the Ghost Train. Didn't do it, so it's going to take off. I mean, I also didn't do Rush. So maybe we'll do some of the plan rides and stuff, I don't know. Can I see where the day takes us? A lot of the food and beverage stalls closed on this quieter day. Both the donut places I passed are shut. Interestingly enough. Which I'm only really probably noticing because I feel like eating a donut. And right now I can't, because they're all shut. But I mean, you know, not everywhere's closed. I already kebabs in front of me. That's open. Seems a bit early in the day for a kebab for me, but I don't really. I think I've eaten a kebab. So. Not any rejection of it. Never chosen to go that way at any point. Anyway, we're here. Bit of landscape work being done, I guess, from the mega store. Doing some repaving. Ooh, I think the tidal wave is going to go down, actually. Let's watch the tidal wave go down. That's fun. There's one up there. There you go. See it? See it? They're right in the corner. There we go. That's fun. We'll love a bit of kinetic energy. Oh. Right. Oh no. Got bamboozled myself. It's like one of the Halloween things, I guess, is set up, obstructing the pathway I was going to take. Alright, we'll walk around the back of this thing. And take the long way, I guess. Past the Amity Hotel. which is actually a KFC. Somebody should really do something about that shark. Kind of interesting to me that this whole area is basically just jaws with the serial number filed off land. And then you can just sort of do that, apparently. They're going away over years, so must be alright. Past the Detonator. And Nemesis Inferno. Just rolling around over there. There we go. I couldn't figure out what they were in the sequence. There they are. See again, we love that kinetic energy. And Nemesis Inferno with a 5-minute walk off. That's crazy. If I was just wandering aimlessly, I would probably go and make straight for beeline for that because there's Nemesis Inferno and it's a walk on. But we're going somewhere, so we won't be distracted. It occurs to me that I probably could and arguably should have just checked the wait time for the ghost train before making meditation. But I can't put my phone out. You know? It's not that big a deal. We're like I say, there's an annual pass involved. I don't have to completely min-max my time today. Banana ride is 5 minutes. Banana ride 5 minutes or Nemesis Inferno 5 minutes. Which would you pick?
What about the crossing right there? It's fine.
You know what I think may have happened? Yeah. The damn ride is not running. Look at that. I knew I should have checked this. We are going to go in Dennis. Alright. I guess that means I'm going to have to come back again. But I can't. Which is why I really didn't bother checking, to be honest. It's not that important. There's something around here I wish I got. The Cadbury place, which was closed last night here, and it's closed again. Yeah. Cadbury Lodge. No signs of life. So, yeah. I've just realized that I could have saved myself a lot of time by going the other way from Hyperia. Because that's Hyperia right there. That's what happens when you don't know the park or check the map. Oh well. Now I know. I could have just walked that way. This is a strange day. Alright, I'm gonna actually check my phone for some information and then probably make use of that walk on Nemesis Inferno. seems to be a very row 2 kind of day, because I was also row 2. And yeah, basically a walk on. You can't turn down a walk on Nemesis Inferno when the ride you were walking to is actually on. I did check the app, so it turns out, yeah, it's just that Ghost Train is down, I think, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, or every day for most of this month. Every week for most of this month, I think. Which, whatever. Like I said, it's not like I planned this trip to go on Ghost Train. I already had the trip planned, and I was like, what didn't I do just on the way? I was like, what didn't I do last time? I guess I could have done Ghost Train. But I hadn't checked, so I don't know. But let's brings up some advice for you if you're going to theme parks, obviously, and you're not on an annual pass situation where you can just come back another time. Check these things. I didn't in this case because it's not that important, but if it is important to you, then yeah, make sure you do check it. So it's now 11:15, so at some point I'm going to get to lunch. I found another donut place, which is also closed, the trailer over here, so I think my desire to eat a donut is going to be disappointed. But what can you do? I think before we eat, we should try and get another ride, because we're at a theme park. And I think probably the way to go is try and get Thorpe, right? Thorpe appears to be running. It was, last time I checked anyway. And that's a great, yeah, it's running, I can see it moving. So we'll head over that way, do that, and then I will think about lunch a bit after that. I don't like to do the concessions for some reason. I don't know, I think KFC is calling it, but might just have to do it. Unless I find somewhere that's actually going to sell me a donut. I still want a donut. But alas, all of the donut places appear to be uninterested in selling me donuts today. Don't know why. I can understand some of the ice cream places being closed, but several of those are still open. Why no donuts? I'm not entirely sure why the Cadbury thing's closed. Because they smell like hot chocolate. You think that would be quite a popular choice on a windy autumn day? But what do I know, eh? Apparently Merlin thinks otherwise. They seem to think people will want falafels and kebabs. No, I didn't notice this last time, but Flying Fish has a fast track. Can you imagine doing queue jump for Flying Fish? Does it ever get that popular? I really struggle to believe that. Oh, it's going. I wanted to see it moving earlier, and it was in its load unload. That's better. I'll try and get on that, because like I said, haven't done it.
That's why it's not open.
Not necessarily a huge flat ride person, but a ride's a ride, right? That's not something else we can look at in a bit. I think it might have, when I was looking at the app, I think I had like a 15-minute wait, which was one of the longer ones currently. But then again, when I walked past Colossus, it was showing a 35 and the app was showing 15 on that one, so I don't know. Maybe that queue went down, or maybe the app is lying about some of them. It was right about Nemesis Inferno, but I feel like a 5 minutes is always integrated between apps and posted, because it basically just means there's no real queue. It's hard to screw that data up. That's it. Yep, there it goes. The ride photo thing is labeled missing person. I didn't notice that before this. That's a little funny. That's a little funny. Alright. This swarm. I like the helicopter with the rotors still turning. It is a well-themed ride. There's no denial. There she goes. Yeah, posted 5 minutes. So I think we can easily get on this one. And then there you go. Check out some flat riding. That is a one intense ride. I got the grey out again. So that seems to be a consistent thing with this Swarm for me now. So that's interesting. Right, so Rush. Showing is a 10-minute queue, so I don't feel the need to buy the one-shot fast track as it's offering, or the fast track package. Yeah, we'll wander over that way and then try that out. Yeah, I don't know, the grey out. No coaster other than the Swarm has ever done that. Although the previous time I was on the Swarm, i.e. before, not the last time, the time before that, when I had done it with my brother and stuff, I don't recall that being a thing. And as I say, no other roller coaster has done that. Hyperia doesn't do it. And I've been on quite a lot of roller coasters. Yeah, for some reason, second time in a row, a little bit of a grey out. Interesting. It's intense. So that's surprising. But I wonder if some of the ones I do in Japan next month are going to have that effect. I have on my list, while I'm in Japan, to do Detonator and Hyperia, which are two serious roller coasters. So, be interesting to find out if those, or maybe Flying Dinosaur at Universal Studios Japan, joins the Swarm as one of the rides that apparently grades me out. Yeah, it's a great out. I didn't black out. Just that little bit of the ride, there where I could feel the grey creeping in, which I have to imagine would freak quite a lot of people out. Quite a bit. But especially if you're not really big on the whole roller coaster community thing. People talk about it in there, and so you sort of, okay, that's just a thing. If it happens unexpectedly, not knowing that was that freaky ride. Anyway, I have made it to Rush, which posted a 5 minutes, so this is, oh no, it's just 5 minutes, it's just update. So yeah, we'll get on Rush. Yeah, Rush is pretty good. You know, I don't know if I mentioned it, right? You know what row I was in on this forum? 2. I think it's row 2 then. And you don't really have rows on Rush, but on our side, I was on the second rank of 2, so that's kind of the equivalent of row 2. So, it seems to be position 2 day, like I said. While I was over there, it did kind of look like Stealth was running. But it's still listed as closed. It was delayed opening, it's still listed as closed. And I don't see any trains on it right now. So they may have some testing. So I was going to head that way and see if we could try it, but yeah, it still, at the moment, doesn't seem to actually be accepting riders. You can see it's not moving at this point in time. And I did see they opened Donut Factory, but it turns out Donut Factory only does sugar donuts. Planet Donut does the ice donuts, is what I'm after, and they are still closed, at least there. There's another one, the bigger one. Check it out, we're going to try. Anyway, it's 10 to 12, so I am going to grab lunch at KFC as we discussed, and make some more plans from there. Yeah, so, had my KFC. Went in the arcade there, and they had these, like, rubber keychains of someone holding, like, a guitar. Oh. And I was like, are those supposed to be Taylor Swift? That looks like the Fearless dress. Are these supposed to be Taylor Swift? They were. Did a little, you can say little straps on them, say Taylor Swift. Like, that's not what Taylor Swift looks like. Obviously I picked up on it, so I did, because of the dress or whatever, but like, no, bad. Also in the ticket prices, you see they've got like a very old looking Switchbook, so I think it's been there a while, and like a PlayStation 5 and an Xbox, which obviously costs a ridiculous amount of tickets. So I think there's any way anyone could win enough tickets to get that in a day. So you'd have to keep coming back. For something like that, you need to have like an annual pass. Should I start trying to rack up enough tickets to get that PlayStation 5 off of them? Tell me in the comments if you want me to start coming here on a regular basis trying to rack up enough tickets to win a PlayStation 5. It seems like a tremendous waste of money. I have a PlayStation 5. I could get a slim PlayStation 5, probably for less money than it would cost to get the tickets, but you could bully me into wasting my time trying to win enough tickets to relieve Thorpe Park of their PlayStation 5. See, the way I said that, it sounded like I would be scamming, that like, they would be scamming me. You would be causing me to get scammed, so I'm the loser. I would win a PlayStation 5 and be the loser. That's the scenario we're describing. No. I'm coming Planet Donut again, and looks like it's not open, so we get a donut. There we go. The package is secured. So these are £6 for one donut. With my annual pass get 5% off that, so yeah. And this is the Homer. It's pink and sprinkles, like the Simpsons donut. I love that. So yeah, this is the one I wanted, and they have these, so now I'm gonna eat my donut. See how this is. I'm gonna lie to you, it's a little bit stale. No, it's not stale. It's just not that. It's not as soft and fluffy as some donuts are on the outside, anyway. But the inside is actually perfectly fine. It's just not. I think it's just a slightly harder crust and all. I think they are very lightly sugar crusted, not quite the Krispy Kreme level, where it's like ice all over. But yeah, I think it's sugar coated when it's fried, I think. But good. The icing is very thick. Yes, that's a solid donut. I stick in the box. I saw these out somewhere here when I was last here. I just one of those things that was just there. Like, I want to eat one of those donuts. And it's the Homer, the Simpson donut. How can you go wrong? So, I'm gonna eat my Simpson donut, and then check on some ride times to see what we can get on. It is now 12:37. So, all right, I got on 4 attractions in less than 2 hours. It's pretty quiet. So, you know, it's, on the one hand, we couldn't get on Ghost Train because that's not open these particular days. But on the other hand, you come on a weekday when it's starting to get a little bit cold, the schools are in, the crowds are low. So, yeah. The sun is out. It's a little bit windy and chilly, but it's fine. And yeah. Like I said, Ghost Train, I can come back another time and do it. It's only closed on those couple of weekdays, so I'll just find a Saturday in October so that everyone's season ends, come back and I can tick that off then. Okie dokie. So saw the ride and Colossus broke our second row streak. So I guess that was a before eating thing. Content's going around. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. I'll stop doing that. Yeah, Colossus is a little bit smoother today, actually. It's quite rough around the ears when I wrote it earlier in the month, but that one wasn't so bad. So the ride, I was in the front row, technically the third row, but they're loading the third row, but that's the first row of a second train or car. So yeah, that was cool. Front row, that's a good ride. Enjoy that.
Yeah, it's got it.
And then I did Vortex, another flat ride I've done before, so that was cool. Now, while all that was going on, I did notice Stealth appears to be running now. That's quite a long wait relative to everything else. Everything else is like 5 minutes, and it's going 30. The Stealth is really good. We like a good launched coaster. So I feel like probably worth wandering over there and getting that done. I thought we were going to Quantum, which we just saw playing around, but I might still come back and do that because it's still like 5 minute wait. The walk back and forth like it was insane, right? So why not? The entire time I've been walking towards it, I have not seen a single train going by itself. So hopefully it is still open. I checked right after I left Vortex, and it was still open. It's probably 30-minute wait. Oh, wait, there it goes. I just saw it once. We're fine, it's running. I think perhaps the long wait then is just that maybe they're only running one train. There it goes. See? Yeah, maybe the long wait is because actually, no, we only run one train.
Put it away. There it is.
Still have many block zones.
No eating and
I'll throw it around me now.
Enjoy.
Yeah, maybe it's taking a while to. What I meant was launches. Maybe they're just low on launches.
Glasses, hats, keys, wallets, coins, purses, mobile phones, anything that's loose.
It's pretty damn cool.
Can't take it. It's gotta be just you and Stealth. Bags and baggage of any kind are not allowed. I mean, for obvious reasons. You cannot
there's
take
an argument to be
any
made for
sharp
just standing
or
and
loose
watching
or
this thing.
bulky items with you when you ride Stealth.
It's quite a sight.
You just can't take them. Leave them behind. You can leave them at the driver registration point there, at your own risk, of course, or leave them with friends.
Yeah, it's saying reduced capacity. Waiting times may be longer than anticipated. Longer than usual, yeah.
This is Big Bob Jones on WWTP Cable Radio.
30 minutes, reduced capacity.
Messages for all
Yeah, I guess they're doing fewer launches or whatever.
Crazy.
Yep, 30 minutes more or less on the bubble. There's Detonator and Nemesis over there. I really like Stealth. That is a fantastic roller coaster. Just that launch is just so cool. That load, and then the vertical drop. Something so simple. It's good. And yeah, like I said, 30 minutes like we were expecting, so can't complain about that. It is now 10 past 2. I'm thinking about leaving around 3. I was going to leave at 4ish to make sure I could get to Penn and Teller, but given that the bus earlier was late, I don't trust that bus company. So I'm leaving more of a buffer. But even then, we got a lot done already, and there's plenty of time to do a little bit more. So I'm going to go and see if we can get on Quantum. Since that's another thing we haven't done. And then if Walking Dead is still 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or whatever it is, we're going to that as well. And that would be a fairly productive day attraction-wise, really. These low season days, I tell you. They work great. You're probably wondering why I'm not going on this. And, you know, to be honest, it isn't actually too cold. Pretty good. The only reason I'm not going to do that, and it's pretty straightforward, really. Any of the water stuff. I'm wearing jeans. I don't want them to get wet and then be wandering around in the wind, not drying all day. You know? Otherwise, I probably would. Seems like something to do once we get back to the summer next year. Because, of course, I'll still have baths, I can still go. When the weather is more conducive, and I can wear like shorts that also are made of a material that will, you know, not weigh like 10 tons as soon as you get even slightly wet. Denim's nice, but yeah, you do get screwed if it gets wet. So let's wander around here and go try out Quantum. I don't know its name right. You know, I had the distinct impression at some point earlier I may have called Stealth Rita, and if I did, obviously I meant Stealth. Launch coasters, you know, just racing theme. Same deal. Yes.
Oncoming riders, welcome to Quantum, please.
So, we did a quick bit of Walking Dead the ride and another go on Detonator after Quantum. And it's not about 3, so it's going to close the day there. Not a bad bit of theme park day, because you know, especially during the bus was late, so I got in a bit late. We got a lot done. All the major roller coasters again, because South did open eventually, and the rest of them were like walk-ons anyway. So easy to take those off, and a few new flat rides. Can't complain, really. Good use of time. So, yeah, heading towards the exit so I can get back, dump my bag, be on my way to the Palladium in time to make sure I don't miss any Teller. But, the theme parking continues because tomorrow I'm going to go to Legoland. So, I'll be doing Legoland Windsor tomorrow. So look out for that vlog. And then after that, I'm doing Chessington World of Adventures. So there's another one. And then next month, it's my big trip to Japan. So the travel and theme park adventures are really, really in high gear over the coming months or so. So hit that subscribe button if you don't want to miss out on any of my theme park and Japan fun. Leave a comment if you really want to bully me into doing that stupid challenge of getting enough tickets for a PlayStation 5. Why did I suggest that? That is going to be such a problem. Anyway, and anything else? If you have any questions or just want to make fun of how I pronounce the word, have at it. That's what the comments are for. You know how to do your thing. And I will see you next time for Blockoland. Oh, there's Bocon. That's cool. See the boat? And here's Hyperia. That's nice. It's a nice view in there. Oh, actually, I think I like wakeboard it. Wait, hang on. We should watch this. We should watch this whilst you hit subscribe. Oh yeah, she's doing it. She's good. She's really good. I gotta do that. Anyway, I'll see you next time.
It's a three-pronged attack. Subliminal, liminal, and superliminal.
Superliminal?
I'll show you. Hey, you!
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, all right.
I'm in.